it's time to continue Ivy's adventure. So if you want to see the first pages, the first 20 pages, how they were done and the materials that I use, please go to the video number 1, 2, and 3. Today it's going to be part 4. So summing up very quickly, I'm going to show you 14 new pages. And these 14 new pages, here are the description of each page that you can find on my Instagram. And they go for all of these hashtags. So we have more than 20. So I'm going to put this in the description. So this is for Andre, for Julianne, Emily, Yolanda, Jenna, Jamie, Jordi, Candice. So please just go to the description to see all of these hashtags and try to see if you can also have fun and do one of them. The story until now goes like this. So this is the first page. This is the introduction of the story. Then Ivy arrives to Porto to spend Christmas with her grandparents. Then it's Christmas Eve and Ivy is with her grandparents, grandfather and grandmother. Then she sneaks into the Wonder Room because she wants to try and see if she can discover her Christmas gifts. So these are more Christmas gifts. Then she turns the light and she finds a butterfly that gains life and runs away. So this is the Inky Butterfly. The butterfly tries to escape. And she actually goes to Enchantia. There she is, going her merry way, and then Ivy goes after her. So the butterfly continues to fly. And then we reach, this is the new page. Okay, so let me just put this aside. So for this new page is Ivy arriving, and there she is. So I used a metallic paint and then acrylic marker and gel pen to color Ivy. And then this is washi tape and glitter paper, and of course the butterfly and more paper. So this is Ivy arriving to the forest. And here it is, the forest. Oops. I'm just trying to find a place to put all of the pages. Okay, so here's the forest that Ivy arrives. And you have here a cute clip, which is a paper clip, which is in shape of the flower, so it's this color. So this is the garden, and this was an experiment that I did. So I used tissue paper and I used this Mod Podge Ultra because this paper is very, very thin, but I didn't know how to use it, and that's why this looks like kind of a mess. So I just embraced it, and here's a 3D butterfly. And then on the other side, this was the coloring page, the original coloring page that I used ink and gel pen. And then this is a metallic paper and washi. So these are old postcards that I had, and they are from tiles that are very characteristic of Portugal. So this one is Barco Rebelo, so this is in Douro River, and this one is in the ocean, so we have caravelas. And here we have the description of this page, because this next segment of Ivy, what I wanted, oops, something happened here, okay. What I wanted was to have the different cultures around the world represented. Of course, not all of them, maybe one day, but right now I'm trying to represent the ones that I can. So the tiles represent, of course, Portugal, but now I'm going to show a couple of I'm calling it statues, that they represent different cultures around the world. So this is the first one, and this is a page from a coloring book called Mythology by Hachette Heroes. So this one is from China. So these are the dragons from the Wall of the Nine Dragons of the Imperial Palace of Beijing, or Forbidden City. And for this page, this is a coloring page. They already have the gold, and here I just used napkins to represent the forest. So this is the first page. The second page, sorry. Then Ivy is here, and she's trying to go after the butterfly, of course. Let me just go after my story. So she looks up and she sees two bees transporting two friends, and here they are. They are stickers. It's a single sticker, and I used gel pen, golden gel pen also here. And then she sees an owl, and here's the owl, and then she asks how can she get a right tool, and the owl says that she just needs to ring the bell. This is from the coloring page that I used ink, and I used gel pen and also acrylic pen. And this bell is next to Clint art. So this is one of the Clint art, and this is the owl. For this, I glued post-its. So all of these leaves are post-its. Here they are. So I just glue them. And this is a coloring page from another Hachette book, and this book is on birds. So this is the owl. I used my brusho, and then I used a metallic marker. And this is the other side of the page, because this is a double page, and here it is. Once again, I used paper clips. So this is the flower, and this one is the butterfly. That has to do with the theme of the story. So Ivy rings the bell, and then another bee appears. So this bee is next to another Clint panel. So this garden is full of art, as you can see, and Ivy sees the bee coming. So this is from the coloring page. I used metallic paint and then gel pen for the bee, and then the bee comes with a saddle. So then Ivy hesitates at first, but then she jumps and rides the bee, continuing her journey. So here's our owl. Oh, and all of this goes to hashtags. For example, this one has to do with friendship, so love. So Andre, start counting all of the pages, because I'm sure I have more than 14 pages that represent all types of love. So here we have friendship. Further along, we're also going to have an example of romantic love, also love between families, and also love between a mentor and the student. So a lot of love is represented in these pages. Moving on, we have this one. It's also a double page, and here it is. So in this page, it's another statue, and this statue is from Japan. So this is the god of storm and dragon. So starting with this first page, I used inks here and also metallic a gel pen here. Then these are the napkins. And then here we have bears for Jamie hashtag, because she wanted bears. So here we have a family of them. We have the mom, and then we have the little ones. And then this is just a description of the statue. And this is the tag that I put a sticker, and then I just put a little bit of wire, and that's how I did this page. And then on this side of the page, we see Little Red Riding Hood. She's going to her grandmother's home. There she is. This is for Jordi's hashtag. And here we have the bee from the coloring page. Here I use metallic marker just to give more color to the page because everything was very white, so I used this. And then of course we have another butterfly. There's a lot of butterflies in this story. So here's this page. So this statue is from Japan. I think I already said it. Okay, continuing on, Ivy's journey continues. And now we are going to see another statue. And here it is. So this statue is from the Celtic countries. It's Herne, who lives from hunting in the woods. And close by, there's a fairy that is delivering love letters and gifts. So this is from the coloring page, and I just used gouache, metallic gouache, and then this is acrylic marker. And then, so this fairy is delivering gifts, including a bookmark with Alphonse Mucha art on it. So I glued here the sticker of the fairy. So all of these fairies are to celebrate fairies in February. And then here we have another heart for Andre's hashtag. This is just a description of the statue that we are seeing here. Then I just glued the post-its of the leaves, and I did this bookmark. So this is just a sticker that I glued, and on this side is more of the coloring page of this part. So it's another part of this coloring page. I just used a metallic marker, and then I just put the wire. Oh, and beneath this is a plastic kind of paper that I'm using to represent Walt. So it's this. This is to cover your drawers. And I thought it was cool to experiment and see if I can use it as wood in my story. So this page, I actually colored all of this with metallic marker because the only thing that was colored was, see this part? It was the only color on the page. So I just colored all of this. More napkins, washi tape, paper. A lot of different materials are used in these pages. So this is another statue. Carry on. We have this one, and this is a representation of a myth from Northern Europe and Arctic regions. It represents Satyr, the genie of the woods. There's a little fairy drinking water and his mom watching him carefully. So another type of love, a very cute fairy. And the mom. So once again, napkins. This was the bee from the coloring page. It's a metallic paint and acrylic markers, the bees, and then this is our butterfly colored with gel pens and washi tape and paper. Next one. It's a celebration. So this is a double page. And this goes for a lot of hashtags because Candice is doing a little town hashtag. So the critters are celebrating. I mean, the critters are just living their life. And I thought we needed a celebration in the tiny village. So here it is. This is also for Yolanda's hashtag because this music is celebration from Cool and the gang, and you needed music in the playlist. So for this one, this is the coloring page. That was a bunch of flowers, so I just cut them. I used a music sheet, and I just put this circling like they were music notes. And then this bunny is playing, and this is washi tape, and I used ink here. So then here you see a fairy and she's getting ready for a date. So there's another one for Audrey. And then we have, you know, the butterflies that are always present. This washi tape full of flowers and butterflies. And then I also use a gel pen on top of the sticker for the gold. And here we have this statue, and this one is from Oceania. It's a rainbow serpent in the legends of Aborigines of Australia. It controls water and therefore life. And I used a metallic marker to put the gold in this on top of the snake. Here we have more critters. So this is a whole band. So this is the other side. We have the butterfly flying, and we have more music notes. And then on this side we have more fairies. So in this one, this fairy is trying to convince one of them to go and dance with him. So this one is another one for Andre hashtag, and we also have the washi tapes and all of that. This page is also to wish happy birthday to Jenna. And here's the serpent. She loves snakes, so this one is also for her. Moving on, we reach so Ivy was on arriving the bee, as we saw. She sees all of these statues. She sees all the statues. Okay, hang on. And she wants to join the party, of course, but she's on a mission. She needs to find the Inky Butterfly. So Ivy enters a field full of almond trees. So in the story of Johanna, she had cherry blossoms, but in Portugal we have a legend which is regarding almond trees, because we have many of them in the country. And I thought I would change the flowers because I really wanted to share the story with you, the legend, because it has everything to do with Valentine's. So this is a postcard that I have for more than 20 years when I first heard about the story, and this is part of a puzzle. So this is wrapping paper, washi, and then this was part of a poster, and this is the part of the coloring page. So I just used spray ink. This is acrylic marker and then gel pen. That's how I did this. And then on this side is the legend that I wanted to share with you. So these are the stickers that it's representing the story. So the legend goes like this. Once upon a time in Algarve, an Arabic prince married an Nordic princess. Despite happily married, the princess became very sick. The prince talked with all the healers in the kingdom and beyond, but no one knew how to cure the princess. Until an old man gave the prince a bag with almond seeds. That will help the princess not to be so sick, he said. The prince planted the seeds, and when the princess saw the almond flowers, she said, it's the snow from my country, and they lived happily ever after. So she was homesick. In Portuguese we have a word called saudade that doesn't have a translation to other languages, but means that we are really, really, really sick and missing something. So the flowers represent the snow, and therefore this princess is not so homesick anymore. So this is the legend that we have. And the other side we have this is also from this poster here. There goes the butterfly. I used the same materials as this page, and this is another postcard. And here we have this beautiful little fairy. He's hugging the flowers because he loves nature. So this is another type of love, which is the love for nature and our planet. And now we are going to reach the last pages for now. So of course we needed to have Star Wars, okay, in this story once again. So in the almond fields, Ivy. So I'm sorry. So we just saw that Ivy saw the little fairy hugging the flowers. So now the bee lands in the almond fields. The Inky trail has come to an abrupt end, and Ivy needs to continue her journey. But where? She stops breathes deeply and remembers Yodin and his teachings. Suddenly, Ivy hears someone singing the Imperial March. So this is a scene where Yoda is teaching Luke Skywalker how to be a Jedi. So this represents the love between the mentor and the student. Here's Ivy thinking really hard. I used wrapping paper. This is a coloring page from another book. So this time I used coloring pages from 3 different books. Here's Ivy. This is part of origami paper and washi. And what's the music that she begins to hear? It's the Imperial March. And here's Darth Vader. See the heart? Isn't this just amazing for Valentine's? So Ivy follows along the song, and this is what she discovers. And here it is. So we have a little mouse. This one is also for Candy's hashtag, because in Candy's town she needs there needs to be a Star Wars page, right? So this is a picture of an almond tree. This is what it looks like. And here's the dream that the little mouse is having. So she's singing the Imperial March and she's dreaming, because she has a big crush on Darth Vader. Okay, so she's dreaming of him. He is calling her, okay, to join the dark side and go with him on his ship, so they can be together. So this is what the little mouse is dreaming, and this is the rest of the song. So we have more hearts. Here they are. This was all these stickers that I had. So this represents, you know, the notes of the song. So this one is another page for Yolanda, Imperial March, because you need to have also that. So I used spray, ink, acrylic marker, gel pen, and here they are, washi tape. And these are the pages for now on Ivy. So the adventure is going to continue, and I hope to see you then. Bye.